The worst college football game I've ever watched in person was 2011 FSU Florida. Here's why it sucked. Let's just start by throwing the box score up here. You'll notice that FSU gained less than 100 yards of total offense, but somehow won by 2 touchdowns. How does that happen? This is how that happens. Florida quarterback Johnny Brantley was intercepted 3 times, allowing FSU to complete 3 touchdown drives with none going more than 20 yards. He finished with a 16.7 QBR, but unbelievably, that wasn't even the worst or the second worst QBR in the game by a guy who threw at least 10 passes. FSU quarterback and current ACC network analyst EJ Manuel went 6 of 13 for 65 yards, leaving him with a 15.5 QBR. And Jacoby Brissett, the guy who still starts games in the NFL, was 4 of 13 for only 27 yards, giving him the ultra-rare single-digit QBR of 5.7. Florida's Trey Burton, the guy who threw the Philly special touchdown to Nick Foles in the Super Bowl, he also attempted a pass, and he completed it for a 1-yard loss. Yet somehow that wasn't even his worst loss of the night. He pulled off maybe the worst QB sneak that I've ever seen in the history of football, losing 14 yards on 4th and short. Burton wasn't the only future NFL player to struggle in the run game, though. FSU's Devontae Freeman had less than 3 yards per carry, 15 carries for only 44 yards, yet that was still 14 more yards than the FSU total because a couple of his teammates decided they wanted to moonwalk through the game. The moral of the story is this: Florida would have been better off taking a knee 3 times in a row every time they had possession and then punting it away and hoping FSU made a mistake. They literally would have been better off and had a better chance of winning by not playing offense. And that's how you earn the title of worst game I've ever watched in person. Now today I get to go back to Gainesville to watch a 5-6 FSU team that can't get rid of its coach square off against a 3-8 Florida team who nobody wants to coach. What could possibly go wrong?